And we have Morgan O'Hara Gering in today for Charlie. She is here to answer your legal questions. If you have one, 436-1212, so give us a call. Good morning, Morgan. Good to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, we're going to talk real quick about common law marriage. A question you were telling me you get a lot is, when am I common law married? A lot of times folks who have maybe lived together for a long time think that they are.
Yes, and actually there are three things that is required for common law marriage, and it's the capacity to be married. The parties have to be able to understand what they're doing and be old enough to get married. 2, they have to be able to hold themselves out as husband and wife, and 3, have a present agreement to be married. So I think a lot of times people get confused. Well, I've been living with this person for 5 years, we're common law married, but under the law, you got to meet those 3 requirements to be married. So sometimes you could be living together but not meet those requirements, and therefore you wouldn't be common law married.
So that means introducing someone as your spouse, or
yes,
or maybe doing different things as far as signing documents together. That kind
correct.
Of thing?
A lot of times people will file joint tax returns as husband and wife.
Okay.
That would be an indication that you're holding yourselves out as husband and wife and have an agreement. Also putting each other on your health insurance as a spouse. A lot of times you can't get the person off the health insurance unless you get a divorce. So a lot of times signing documents also get people in a situation where you're common law married.
Okay, good to know. Remember those 3 key elements of a common law marriage.
Yes.
Well, it's a question you get a lot, so I'm sure it answers someone out there. Okay, we have a caller on the line now. We're going to go ahead and take that call. Good morning. What's your question for Morgan?
Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Try to make a long story short. We rent a house. Shortly after we moved in 2 years ago, somebody tried to break in our kitchen window so that glass is broke, and we can't get them to repair that. We've had a repairman out to look at our air conditioner unit because our bill was upwards of $350, and they said it was because it was a bad unit. They won't replace that. Soon after we moved in, we had to pull up and replace carpet because of fleas that we didn't know about. They said they'd reimburse us for that, and now they're saying that they won't, and that they won't do any repairs until we've moved out. Now, do we have any recourse at all with this, or are we just forced to live, how they think we should live because they don't want to spend any money to fix anything?
Well, I think you said that you're renting, so you should probably have some sort of lease agreement. So what you're going to need to do is, number one, you probably need to contact an attorney, get a copy of that lease agreement, take a look at what's on your lease, and see what's in there and what you have agreed to in that contract. So really having an attorney review that can really help you decide what kind of recourse you have. Obviously, if there's things that they're asking you to repair that you didn't know were damaged before you moved in, obviously that's going to be somewhat of a problem for them, and obviously doesn't seem fair. So I think you need to get in contact with an attorney, get a copy of that lease agreement, and see exactly what it says in there.
Well, and a lot of times, too, before you move into a place, you go through a list of things that are already damaged, so then you're not held accountable for them.
Right, and that's actually probably a really good idea for people to do, to really make sure they go through before they're renting something or buying something, to make sure that you know exactly what the condition is of everything so that you're not blamed for it.
Right, have some kind of written document that you both agree on.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Well, thank you for that. Good luck with that. We hope you find a solution soon. We have time now for another caller. Okay, we just lost that call today. All right, well, I think that's all the time we have. Am I right? Okay, I'm sorry, Morgan, that's all the time we have for today. But thank you for calling in, and have a great week. Tell your dad we said hi.
Okay, thank you very much.